Welcome back from another video, guys. This is the road to rank 10, and I got to rank 8 on day 5. And don't forget that I only started playing about not even a year ago, and I wanted to share my journey with you, with my star team, which is Hypno, Reggie, and Azu. Yes, as meta as it gets, but I just want to accomplish the goal to get to rank 10, and after that we can spice it up. Speaking of spicing up, I tried to spice up my team and I lost 300 points because I got to 2300. I was battling against the top 500 players on the leaderboard, but I got my butt whooped because I was experimenting with amazing new teams by just watching the amazing YouTube creators, and that did not work out into my favor. So I swapped back to my safe team, and look at these games because I love them. I hope you enjoy it, guys. So let me know what you think. Let's get started. All right, so first matchup, I lead in with Hypno against Stunfisk. So this is kind of favorable to me because I have Ice Punch and Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch will do pretty good damage, but don't forget that Stunfisk is very spammy and it can throw quite a few amount of mud bombs. So this is already the second one, and I haven't thrown a single Ice Punch yet, but I'm also overcharging a little bit because I want to throw him off. So he's probably gonna shield. Oh, he didn't shield. Okay, look at this. So that's pretty good for me, but I'm definitely going to shield because I want to keep my Hypno healthy. And all right, that was actually surprisingly easy, so I wonder what he has in the bag, but that's not so much better either. So I can just throw that Ice Punch. Let's see if he's going to shield this. And he shielded it, of course. And I should be... he's gonna throw one, and yeah, there we go. So my Hypno is pretty low, which means I need to let it go. And now I will bring in, of course I had to bring in Azu, I cannot bring in Reggie. And he's staying in, which means that he probably has a Reggie in the back. If at this point, if he's staying in, I can't remember what it was. But because of, or it could be something that is not very good. But either way, I need to keep my Azu alive, so that's what I decided. And this should be able to get to it. So let's see what's in the back, and it's Skarmory. So this is a done deal. We won. This was awesome. So I got super excited because in the previous, oh, and looks like he's quitting. But I understand. I mean, I did a rage quit when I had 7 losses in a row. It happens. I couldn't stop. I was like, why am I losing? Why am I losing? I was so pissed, and everything was working against me. So here's the second game. So in this second game, of course I lead with Hypno and against Reggie. And this is not very good for me because I do not have anything. So I want to swap out on the charge move, so I won't have to use a shield. And perfect, I did. So Azumarill comes in now, it will eat this Flash Cannon, and they're staying in. That means they have something that is not so great, or they want to swap out on the charge move. Or they're just gonna dip off the wrist, but I have to keep my Azu alive because they don't swap out instantly, which tells me that they don't have a Meganium or something in the back, or they're just keeping it for later. But I'm just gonna throw this Hydro Pump to lower the Azu, and then I'm just going to eat this Play Rough. I was hoping it's not, but it is. So I'm gonna charge up, and I want to swap out real quick into my Reggie because their clock is still up ticking, so they can swap out. So this is perfect. I was planning on just generating some energy, so if the other Reggie comes in, I can throw a Focus Blast, but I didn't have to because he still can switch out. So I'm just going ahead and do the Flash Cannon. He takes a shield, that's even better for me. And I should be able to get to another Flash Cannon before it can get to a Hydro Pump, because unfortunately this Azu has Hydro Pump and Play Rough, so neither of them is good for me. But I'm gonna have to shield this one up because I want to throw a Focus Blast if I need to that Reggie still once it comes back. But it still has a shield and I don't, so I had to play this very carefully. And I'm anxiously tapping, and it's an alt area. So I swap out right away on the move, and I have my Azu with an ice, with an Ice Beam, so I'm gonna throw that. Perfectly done, shield is done, and I should be able to get to another one with the Azu, and I unfortunately don't. It was this close, so close, but I was not able to get to it. And then now, Hypno, luckily my Hypno is all charged up, and I should be able to beat it to that charge move. And my Hypno is super healthy, so it can even tank. But he brought in a Reggie, so now at this point I have no choice but to throw my Thunder Shocks at it, and it's not that much. So I have to play it right, watch my clock, and because as soon as it's up, I have to swap out to Ozu and then throw a Hydro Pump at this. Oh, sorry, I mean Reggie, and throw a Flash Cannon. Well, I mean a Focus Blast, because that's why I kept it charged up in the back, so I can throw that Focus Blast, and that should take care of it right away. And now this right away, Altaria would exactly escape out, and I have the Ice Punch, and perfectly done. That was a beautiful game, guys. What do you think? If it was beautiful, please like the video and comment below, because the algorithm, YouTube algorithm, loves that like. So hit the crap out of the like button if you like this win, because I think that was one of my favorite wins, definitely in this set. I think that was awesome. So very happy about that. The sack swap to everything. Third shield. We use third shield, just like the Third Shield podcast. We use one of our, what you call it, Pokemon as a third shield. So this is again not a favorable lead for us, but I couldn't swap out because it lagged or whatever. But here's the thing. Now, if this happens, guys, what I recommend is, what I learned is, you fake it. So you act like you charge up to a Focus Blast and then throw a punch, and then they will think it's a Focus Blast, so they have no choice but to shield it, and it worked. Did you see that? So that was perfect for me, and now I was able to swap out on the charge move with Ozu, so Ozu gonna eat it just like the previous match. And they're gonna come in, and this is not so great for me, because they're probably gonna have the, what is it, Thunder Shock? So this is not so good at all. Like, at all. So I have to shield the Thunderbolt, yeah, because that would take care of my Ozu right away. This is just gonna take a shield from them, probably. Yep, which is also not so great for me, because if it would have taken that, that would have been most of its health. And I know I'm not gonna be able to get to another Hydro Pump, so I had to throw that Ice Beam, and my timer is not up. It's up right now, so I'm gonna try to swap out, but it's too late. I tried my best, but I couldn't. So Thunderbolt will take care of it. So this is not so great either, because Reggie is not so good, but the Flash Cannon will take care of it, but Reggie is not so good against Deoxys. Besides, of course, the Flash Cannon. And let's see what he has in the back. And that is horrible for me. So I tried to swap out, I couldn't. I'm gonna swap out later. The Focus Blast is my only chance against this, but look at how much the Mud Bomb does. With just one more and I'm done. So he swaps out on the move, so that's not so great either. So let's see what it comes back in. And that is the Reggie. And now this is like, there's no way I'm gonna recover. I mean, there's a little chance, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to recover from this, because I'm just not doing enough damage. And he can throw 2 Flash Cannon by the time I'm able to bring down its health. And I can't swap out either. The timer is way done. So this is almost done, but look how close I am. And I'm pushing on it, and he got it. It's CMP tie. But I also think it's because of the under-tapping or over-tapping, what you call it. What do you guys think? I would love to hear, when you saw that, if you could tell me what you think what it was. Because I was already tapping on it for a while it's still throwing another move on that Reggie. So it's almost like that it's under-tapping. So it's kind of annoying. And I have nothing. That's it. It's done. So we lost this game. GG's to that trainer. That was pretty good. And next up is Peter TZ16, I think. I said it right. Nice outfit though. It's a little warm, but nice. This is a very favorable lead. Not very, but very good. Let's call it good lead, not very good lead. I have to shield it because the Frenzy Pen takes a big chunk out of Hypno. And now I'm going to throw that Ice Punch. But I also didn't realize that, so actually it charges up faster than I am, but I overcharged just once. So try to throw off my opponent's counting. So let's see if it worked. I'm gonna shield another because I want to keep my Hypno alive. That might have been a mistake on my end, but it is what it is. We're learning from this, and and he swapped out. That was a great job, and it's Azumarill coming in, so this will do nothing. So that sucked. Great play on my opponent, but this is good for me, so I'm just gonna stay in because I have nothing really against that Azumarill. I mean, the only thing I could bring in is Registeel, because my Azu don't have Play Rough, and that's what I'm going to do, swap out, and I'm hoping that this is Play Rough. If it's Play Rough, you're good. And it's Ice Beam, even better. So let's hope he doesn't have Hydro Pump. And the Flash Cannon is going to land. Yes, perfect. So Azu is out. So he probably didn't have Hydro Pump, otherwise he would have used the shield. And Meganium is back. Now this is the race, and this is gonna be an earthquake, but this isn't gonna take me out. I think I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh yeah, look at this, look at this. Oh yeah, Registeel. That's what's up. Registeel is bulky as... Wow, look at that. Ah, great. Galvantula. This is not good. This is not good at all, because they have a shield. And come on, I'm tapping. Did you guys see that again? So what do you think what that was? Because I was clicking on it. You see it was flashing even fully charged, and I was not able to throw that charge move while he finished his next move. So that was kind of annoying. And I mean, this sucks, because he can throw 2 discharge, my Ozzy don't have enough energy, and he's going to beat me. This game should have been won easily and got messed up big time. I'm not saying it was the game's fault, it was my fault because I made some mistakes, but that was annoying, because if that charge beam goes through, then we could have won that right away. Ice Punch. Alright, so we already lost 2, right? Was it 2 losses and 2 wins? So last game. Is this the last game? Let's see what's happening. Well, this is alright. I haven't faced that, what is that, the Serperior before? So it looks like I can just slap it down. Its health is going down way... Oh, but that was a big chunk, so I didn't expect that. So now I know that I have to shield that. But the Ice Punch should take it out, by the way. I hope. It is grass, alright? Oh, super effective, alright, so 1 more. And I have to shield this, because I want to win the advantage here. But I should be able to just slap it down with Hypno like this. Come on, 1 more. Yeah, there we go, we got it. Yes. And now, Ice Punch, whatever comes in, because Hypno is so low, I didn't want... If it's a... I was expecting, what do you call it? The little dirty birdie and Altaria. So I expected that, so I just put an Ice Punch, because otherwise it would have taken me out. And now this is interesting. This is a tough one. So Hydro Pump should do pretty good amount of damage if he doesn't shield it, but he shielded it. And the Chirachi. And what is that? Doom's Desire. So I could have tanked it. I'm gonna have to tank the next one, because it charges up so quick. But let's see. And I should be able to throw another Hydro Pump, but he has still another shield, isn't he? Yep, but now no shield, so I'm bringing my Hypno, throw that Ice Punch right away. Look at that sack again. This is like a real gameplay, guys. It's real as it gets, for me at least. And waiting for the timer, and bring in the fully charged Reggie. We should be good to go. I should be able to... I'm literally gonna commit to farm Dan completely, which is very risky here, because Reggie is barely doing any damage, but I don't want to use any of it, because I have to save it for that damn little dog in the back, which is... Look at this. So I'm just gonna farm it down. I don't care. I'm gonna farm it down, and luckily I wasn't able to throw another one, and I can throw my Focus Blast, which will be super effective. So let's see how much damage. Yes, look at that. And he's throwing one, but I should be able to survive that, by the way. Yep, just with a very little, and I should be able to go, but I have to swap because I don't trust it. And that's another save right there. That's called the third shield, guys, right there. That's basically the third shield. Bring in your other Pokemon, soak up that move, come back and clean it out with Registeel, just like that. So, boom, that's good. Umbreon is gone. Registeel for the saver, and we won. So we climb big by 3-2, right? So we're climbing up those ranks. Guys, I'm gonna share at least 1 new video on Mondays, and Fridays is the plan. And then Wednesday is the Third Shield Pokemon Go podcast. As you can see up here, we are sharing new episodes every single Wednesday for the Pokemon Go PvP podcast called the Third Shield. Our next guest is PDS Chief 2, and he is amazing. Our previous guest was Ryan Swag, and so many other amazing people, even PvPoke, and we also had FP Sticks. So we have amazing guests. Make sure to check out the podcast, subscribe to the channel, because every Wednesday at 12:15 p.m. a new episode is going to drop. And I'm also going to share my journey as I'm a new PvP player. And every Monday and Friday I'm going to drop an episode. So stay tuned, guys, and thank you for watching.